And moments ago tripling down on accusations about Governor Romney, his taxes, and his father. Here to respond to all this is Eric Fehrnstrom, senior advisor to Governor Romney out of Boston. Sir, good morning to you, and welcome back here to America's Newsroom. Your timing's perfect, because moments ago on the floor of the Senate, Harry Reid said the following, repeating comments he made in two previous interviews. So the word's out that he hasn't paid any taxes for 10 years. Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he has not. Your reaction?
Well, you know, Bill, 4 years ago, Barack Obama went to Washington promising a new kind of politics, and instead his campaign is like a bottomless pit. Every day they seem to reach a new low. Harry Reid's charges are baseless and they're untrue. And I would ask him one simple question. Have you no sense of decency, sir? Is there nothing that you won't do to debase yourself and the office you hold in the name of dirty politics? Mitt Romney has gone above and beyond what the law requires in providing financial disclosure. We've published all that information on our website. It includes hundreds of pages of tax return information. He put out his 2010 return. He's preparing to put out his 2011 return. That's 2 years' worth of tax information. It's exactly what John McCain did when he was a candidate 4 years ago. And this is all part of the Obama campaign's strategy of distraction. They want to distract people's attention from what really matters, which is the bad state of the economy.
Yeah, back to his last comment here. Let him prove that he has paid taxes, because he hasn't. It appears Harry Reid is not letting go of this issue. Now, this is the Senate Majority Leader. I mean, there is obviously something behind his comments to drill this out every day and grab headlines. Now, what's behind it?
Well, I don't think there's anything behind it. He hasn't produced any evidence. I'm telling you, authoritatively, speaking on behalf of the governor, that those charges are untrue, they're baseless, and there's nothing to back them up. And again, this reminds me of the McCarthy hearings back in the 1950s, and it was another son from Massachusetts then, Joseph Welch, who finally asked the question that should be asked of Harry Reid, which is, have you no sense of decency, sir? Is there nothing that you won't do in the name of dirty politics? And I think it's just shameful, and of course it's directly contrary to the new kind of politics that Barack Obama promised the country 4 years ago.
Well, you call this dirty politics. This is not a political hack or even a political operative that you would shoot at the side. This is the Senate Majority Leader.
And that's why it's so sad, Bill.
Yeah, does your team, I know you talked with our own Carl Cameron back in Poland before coming back to Boston on the overseas trip. Does Governor Romney plan on addressing Harry Reid directly, perhaps today?
Well, Governor Romney today is out in Colorado talking about the issue that is front and center on the minds of voters, and that's the bad state of the economy. We've all seen the economic reporting over the last few months. GDP is shrinking, job gains are weakening, retail sales are declining. We just learned yesterday that manufacturing for the second month in a row has declined. This economy is not just downshifting, Bill, it's going into reverse. And Mitt Romney has detailed plans to get this economy moving again in the areas of energy, education, trade, helping our small businesses. And this president has no plans whatsoever. He has some rehashed proposals that have already been tried and failed, and the Congress is not willing to do them again. All he has is empty rhetoric. But empty rhetoric does not create jobs. It does not create opportunity. Mitt Romney is the right person to get this economy moving, and he has the right plan.
Well, it all appears that jobs in the economy is issue number one, and that is truly what will decide the middle, the independent voter in these 10, 12, or 13 swing states. Speaking of states, 13 of them today, you start a program called Strengthening the Middle Class. What is that theme all about?
Well, again, there are middle class is the group of people that have suffered the most in this bad Obama economy over the last 4 years. We have 23 of our fellow Americans who are either out of work or underemployed. And Mitt Romney has a detailed plan with a number of proposals in the areas of energy, education, building stronger trade with other nations, cutting the deficit, and being a champion for our small businesses. And what is interesting today, Bill, is that he's going to be debuting something we call the Presidential Accountability Scorecard. Because 4 years ago in Denver, When Barack Obama accepted the nomination of his party for president, he said that the way we measure progress is by how many people have a good job that pays the mortgage, and whether family incomes are rising, and on all those measurements, the arrows are going down.
I got to cut you off. Eric Fehrnstrom.